Okay, YouTube, my project is now done. I'm going to go over kind of what I did and then just make sure everybody knows about a couple little things that I made a mistake about. So hopefully you guys don't, just in case you do make this change or take this on as a project. So I PlastiDipped my front chrome bumper ends. This is a 2015 Tundra Limited Crew Max, as you can see here. Okay, so there you go. So I PlastiDipped these. I took the front of the bumper off and the side pieces that would be right here and the grill, all that stuff. So I took it all off. And as I said before, the mistake I made when I pulled off this front valance here, right here, this would go right here, are these 3 bolts on either side hold it on as well. And so I didn't know that they were there. So when I took off the front valance, those things popped off at the same time. So, my bad. You can't pull the whole entire bumper off. I didn't know that they were there, so it's one of those things that shit happens. And then this is what it looks like on the other side. Turned out really well. I used a can and a half, or a little more than a can and a half of PlastiDip. I wanted a good, solid coating here. That's why I used so much. More than probably most, but I did also then use the glossifier, so it gives a little bit of gloss and protection from UV rays and stuff like that. So that's what that is. So to recap, this is where the sensor hole would go, and of course this is where the fog light would go. You can pop these out very easily. They just you just lift up and the fog light pops out, and then you can just pop the whole thing out and unplug it, and there you go. Same thing with this. There is a this is the sensor, right? You just unplug it from right there, and then this is the retainer. So this goes in behind it here, and then puts pressure on the back of it, and then that's what keeps it there. So it all just kind of clips in together and keeps the sensor there. So that's what those are. And then you have to put this back on. So that's just a retainer that goes along the top. You'd see that when you take it off. Here are the fog lights. So this is one of the retainers here. This is one of the little clips, and it just pops into place in the bumper. So this will just pop right into place here. And then you just plug that one back in. There are my 2 bottom color matching pieces here for the top of the fender. This here is my little Raptor grill, and I obviously just put a little TRD emblem there, and the 3 lights light up. Those are little yellow LED lights, so I actually like that. I like that there's nothing there. It is very kind of stealthy, I think, a little bit, but I do like the TRD badge emblem there. And as we come around here, here is the front valance, and as you can see right here, there's 3 little pieces here, and see how they're different angles? So you can't just kind of maneuver it and pop it out and stuff like that. I mean, you'd have to take the bumper off, I'm guessing. I mean, you would. I don't think there's any way to get it off otherwise. And there's the other side, and obviously they came off really clean, I'll give it that. I mean, it's nice that way, I guess, but on the other hand, it's not there now, so, you know, it's one of those things. Yeah. And then these, of course, are the little pieces here with the plastic pieces. Here. So those obviously are not going to go back on, but hey, eventually, you know, if I replace the bumper or something, it's really not going to matter anyways, and that's what I think I'm going to do eventually, but, you know, time, money, blah, 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 things like that. Anyway, here we are. And that is basically where we are with the truck at this point. So I'm going to put the whole thing back together, and then I'll shoot another one here just of the whole thing put back together just so you can see what it looks like. And then we should be good to go. Yeah, I'll just give you another quick look here. It looks really good, actually. I mean, it covered well. It dried well. So I'm really happy with it. I think it looks good. A whole lot less expensive than, you know, a few grand for something else or whatever it would cost to do something else. Originally what I really wanted to do was line exit. But Line-X wants like $500 to do it or something like that. And I'm just like, well, if I'm going to replace the bumper anyway, at some point, I don't know if I want to do that. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. Anyway, that's the truck so far. I'll put it back together and I'll shoot another one here of just the finished product, and then we'll be good to go. All right. Talk to you guys later.